I also heard Mr. Snowball yesterday say that when you're leading a large organization, and our organization, or my piece of it, is certainly not as large as his, but when you're leading a large organization, you need to have a pretty simple message. So I'd like to share with you the message that we share with our employees in terms of what does our customer want from us. So you can understand sort of what our needs and sort of what our priorities are in the U.S. health insurance industry. And I think this is probably pretty consistent for all my competitors as well. You know, first, second, and third on our consumers list is affordability. It's all about affordability. It's the biggest single concern. Clearly, there is a lot of opportunity in a $2 trillion space to save some money. And we need to do that on behalf of our customers. And we have an obligation to do that on behalf of our customers. Quality and safety is the other area. So even though we have some of the best doctors and hospitals in the world in the U.S. system, we have an enormous number of gaps in care. It takes a very long time for the best practices in healthcare to make it from the Harvard Medical School to your local family physician. It can take 10, 15 years. So our goal is to try to take best practices and accelerate them into the marketplace to help our stakeholders who are providers of services, the actual direct frontline providers, do a better job servicing their customers. And that means helping them identify when they have diabetics in their practice who are not getting the tests that they need, or people who are not taking the medications that they've been prescribed that need to take those medications. There is a host of things we can do there. They are all very IT intensive. Human usability. So this was a B2B or B2G, business to government market, almost entirely. It is now becoming a business to consumer environment. And that is a very different place to be. Because before we were selling to other experts. The guy across the table is a large employer, specialized, someone in the human resources or finance department who's in charge of, procuring health care. And they take the hassle out of it for the employee, for the most part. And they're there to help the employee if something goes wrong. Well, that doesn't exist in the consumer market. You're on your own, you're buying your own. So the complexities that have been built up in the system, things that we kind of take for granted in the B2B space, have to be changed in the B2C space. So that's another part of the usability equation. And then finally, access. We are a purchasing agent for our people, for our customers. We're trying to get them the best price, the right time, the right place, the right care. So we act as a purchasing agent on behalf of our consumer to get them the best price at the best physician for whatever it is that they need, or the best point of care. Again, highly IT intensive work, and something that I think actually we do a pretty good job with. Of all the things on the list, probably the thing we've been most successful at. The size of that market, by the way, the size of that, who we interface with on stakeholders is also just enormous, and that's one more complexity of the system. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of providers that we interface with, contract with, and deal with on a daily basis. So these are the imperatives that the market is seeking. They're all IT intensive. These are the things that, it's our mantra, the AQUA mantra, AQUA. It's affordability, quality, usability, and access. So what are we doing about it? Well, there's a whole host of things that we're doing about it. And, the growth enablers, well, let me say one more thing. On top of all those issues, we have an imperative to grow. We have to grow. And in fact, our mission statement is to grow as fast as we possibly can while meeting our commitments to quality customer service, improving the health and well-being of our members, and meeting our financial commitments to our shareholders. That's our mission. So there's a growth imperative that we have in our business that we cannot go. So we've got a complex, rapidly changing industry. We have to grow quickly on top of that. And frankly, we need help doing that. We need partners. We need a few partners that we can count on for long-term relationships that deeply understand our business and get us to the next level. And these are some of the ways we're approaching that through BPM, business process outsourcing, legacy modernization, We're having to build a robust web business to take care of people that want to buy in that channel and to reduce our costs and improve our efficiency, quality. We've made a great deal of progress there, but we have a long way to go before we're a world-class web company. Business intelligence. We have data in our industry and in our company about our customers spread all over the place. In legacy applications, sales management applications, customer management tools, spreadsheets, databases, data marts, it's everywhere. We need to get that data consolidated so that we can understand across our business all the places we touch the customer. And so we can understand their needs and again, drive a better experience for the customer. And finally, global sourcing is the last place. Last item on the list here, but certainly not the last place item. There is an enormous opportunity in our business. It is a very labor-intensive business. It's a relatively low capital business, but it is labor-intensive. And the other good news is it's a high return on equity business. It's a very highly cash-generative business, and so the industry has the wherewithal to take on IT projects. Probably the leading use of capital in our business for investment is information technology. So it's a huge space. It's highly complicated. We need help, and that's a snapshot of the U.S. healthcare market. Thank you very much.